Hey, what's up? It's another rock hard tale of the tape, the best of cassettes. And today we're looking at Raven, Life's a Bitch. I'll tell you what, I love this one. 1987 came out. A little bit of the leading up to Life's a Bitch. Now, they had put out The Pack is Back in 1986. Very commercial sounding release. I liked it. It some nostalgia purposes there too. It was a fun album, but definitely not your typical Raven kind of release. It was made to get a little bit more radio play, and they strayed from their their style, and a lot of the hardcore fans were not happy about it. So then he was just in the same year almost, they put out an EP called Mad, which was definitely a return to form. Then came Life's a Bitch. Definitely a turnaround from The Pack is Back. This one went back to their roots, took it a step further. It was borderline thrash. I mean, it was a heavy release for its day, and this one is strong from beginning to end. It does not let up. Starts off with Savage and the Hungry, ends out with Finger on the Trigger, and everything in between is awesome. From Overload, Fuel to the Fire, Iron League, one of my favorites, On the Wings of an Eagle, Pick Your Window, a little more fun rock and roll kind of song there, vibe on that one too. But just a great release from Raven in the mid to late 80s. 87 is actually when this one came out. But they certainly got back their swagger on this one, and didn't really try for radio ever again. They had that experiment, and again, it was a bit like Judas Priest Turbo, but not nearly as well received. Raven was from that new wave of British heavy metal, and they had a lot of fans, on just the metal fans and even punkers. They're kind of a crossover band. On this one, too, the musicianship was top-notch. It was very tight, solid, and at times, if there is one thing that I would complain about, Raven might be John Gallagher getting a little crazy with the vocals. But even he was more focused on this one. And it was just a solid record. I mean, from beginning to end, Life's a Bitch is just one of the great metal albums of the 80s. That's all there is to it. Again, now you put it in now, it doesn't seem nearly as heavy because we've obviously gone off the rails as far as heaviness goes, but it's still a very intense record, and just one of the best from Raven for sure. Certainly one you want to pick up if you are a fan of metal, or if you want to get back to the roots a little bit. Raven's Life's a Bitch. Pick it up, crank it up. All right, that's it. Thanks for joining us. See you next time for another rock hard tale of the tape, best of cassettes. Yeah.